3 ways to check an outlet. And one doesn't even require any tools, so get ready for some great info that will help you diagnose problems with electrical outlets. Brought to you by the ElectroCoach. What is this thing? Is this an outlet? What are we supposed to call it? Is it a receptacle? Isn't it a duplex receptacle? Wait a minute. Or is it a socket? Well, actually, it's all three. Depending on your location or your past experiences, you have already set your mind on what you are going to call it. For the remainder of this tutorial, we will refer to this device as a convenience outlet. Officially, this is a duplex, meaning there are 2 outlets on this device. Let's explore the 3 ways to identify a live circuit from an outlet that is not powered at the moment. Our third method doesn't require any special tools, it's quick and easy, and will give you the power on or power off answer you've been looking for. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, please subscribe to our channel and show your support for more hacks, tips, and training from the ElectroCoach. Otherwise, I may have to stop eating Jell-O 24/7, sell my inventory, and revisit my fascination with generic pretzels. Here's a bit of valuable information before we get started with the testing. This is a 15 amp standard duplex outlet. Look closely at the openings in the outlet. There are 3 per outlet. The smaller straight opening is the hot connection, also called the line side. This opening is connected to a fuse or circuit breaker. The larger of the slotted openings is the neutral connection, which does not go through a fuse or circuit breaker. The larger slot ensures that an ungrounded cord is plugged into the outlet properly. In other words, there is a right way and a wrong way to plug a cord into the receptacle. The half-round hole is for the ground pin of a power cord and is connected to the earth ground of your electrical service. It is required for personal safety and fire prevention. Not all appliances or devices have the third ground pin, so the different slot sizes help guide a 2-wire plug into the outlet properly. Let's test an outlet. Your television won't turn on. Hypothetically, the outlet doesn't seem to work. Or wait, has your television finally stopped working after a few good years of binge watching ElectroCoach videos? You need to troubleshoot. Do you need a new television? Or has the outlet stopped working? Let's find the problem. Test number 1. Wait, what? You have a qualified electrician available? Someone trained in the use of a multimeter can test this outlet for voltage? This example here is a standard duplex outlet in a residence, so we would expect to see approximately 120 volts AC supplied at this outlet. Turn the multimeter to AC volts and insert the meter probes into the slotted openings. Since this is AC voltage, the polarity of the meter leads is not important, meaning red or black can be inserted into either slotted hole to achieve the same reading. You will clearly see whether this outlet is on or off. If 120 volts AC is displayed on the meter screen, this proves that the outlet is live. In other words, it is powered up and supplying electricity at its output slots. A reading of 0 volts on the meter screen immediately points to a blown fuse, tripped circuit breaker, tripped ground fault circuit interrupter, or potentially faulty wiring. So, in this case, the next step is to troubleshoot this circuit and find the source of the problem. Oh, and you may not see exactly 0 volts on the meter, since there may be a bit of feedback voltage, but millivolt readings are close enough to 0 to indicate a lack of power at this outlet. Test number 2. This test does not require a multimeter, nor does it require an electrician. It is performed using a simple but effective device called a receptacle analyzer, also called an outlet tester. This 3-pronged device has one huge advantage over the multimeter. It analyzes the wiring of the outlet and indicates specific wiring problems with indicator lights on the device. And even better, it's simple to use. Plug it in and it tells the story. No lights at all simply means there is no power in the outlet. And if the outlet were wired incorrectly, this would be indicated by the lights on the analyzer. There is a legend on the tester describing the indicator lights. These devices are available in hardware stores, home improvement stores, and even the hardware aisle in your favorite supermarket. Every household should have one handy. Now, if you don't have an outlet analyzer handy, you've got one more option, and this one is easy with a capital E. Now comes test number 3. This final test can be performed when there is no multimeter and no outlet tester available. It requires no special tools other than some common sense. There are drawbacks to this method, however. You won't be able to analyze the wiring and you won't be able to see the exact voltage. It is basically a power on or power off test. Okay, drum roll please. Simply find yourself a known good device or appliance. It could be a lamp, nightlight, toaster, hairdryer, etc. First, test your lamp or appliance in a known good outlet and observe it working correctly. Then simply plug it into the suspected outlet and see if it works. If the test device works, you have your answer. The outlet has power. If the device doesn't work, return it to a known good outlet for one final test and be sure it works there. Using common sense and double-checking your test results will tell you whether your outlet is working or not. There you have it, 3 methods of testing an outlet. All 3 have their advantages and limitations, but overall, they all get the job done. Now, go and test your questionable outlet. And watch for more hacks, tips, and training from the ElectroCoach.